This video is sponsored by Ridge Wallet.
What's going on, guys? It's Kay from Beyond the Box, back with another video. And if you guys are new here, we are giving an Oculus Quest 2, now called Meta Quest 2, at 20,000 subscribers. And we're giving away a PS5 digital edition at 30,000 subscribers. So if you guys have not subscribed yet, make sure you do so. Hit the bell icon so you're always alerted to all my new videos. And there's gonna be a link in the description below if you guys wanna be entered to win one of those two products you just saw. But with that said, let's get right into the video. So I've been a YouTuber for about 2 years now, and I've been wanting to make smartphone videos for the longest time, and I've just never looked into purchasing another iPhone or another Android because I've been decently happy with my iPhone experience. But with that said, I don't always want to be locked down to Apple because I like Apple's iOS, but I don't like the Apple ecosystem that I'm locked into. I would like to be able to take a look at other Android phones and decide if I like an Android better than an Apple. And I'm definitely not an Apple fanboy. With that said, I hate Apple. I wish I could get out of the ecosystem, but I'm just so far gone that it's hard for me to do. Doogee sent me the S98 smartphone to take a look at, which is the rugged iPhone, their new flagship model for 2022. It's super cool. So let's just take a look at the back of the box really quickly and see if there's any information we got to talk about before we get started. So it's got 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of internal ROM, and it comes from the EU. So I've never even heard of Doogee before, but I searched their brand up on the internet over the past few days, and they got some really cool smartphones. But I'm really excited to take a look at this because I saw pictures on the internet and wow, I was blown away. And here's the unboxing experience for me, and wow, that just looks sexy as hell. Like, the back is incredible. It looks so tactical. Like, take a look at that. Yeah, it's got the sticker on it right now, but we can take that off. The entire phone is just so huge. Like, compared to an iPhone 13 Max Pro, you can sit the entire phone on top of the S98, and it's still gonna be bigger than the iPhone with or without a case. I took my phone case off just for this video because it was the exact same size of the phone with the case. And by the way, guys, I am not being paid by Doogee to promote this phone. These are my honest views, but this video is sponsored by Ridge Wallet. Sometimes I have to carry this thing in my front pocket because it's just too fat, and I don't want to be sitting on it and it feels uncomfortable. You guys understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes you don't want a super extremely fat wallet. You want to streamline everything and have a flat wallet. That's where Ridge Wallet comes in. It's a super slim design that's going to streamline all your cards and your cash inside your wallet, and it's gonna turn it super thin. I just filled up my Ridge Wallet for the very first time, guys. By the way, this is a nice, sexy carbon fiber finish. You got a budget option if you want, or you can go more high-end and get a nice carbon fiber option like this. They do also have plenty of other colors on their website. This is a gunmetal gray option, I believe. Super sexy, just depends on what you're interested in. Very nice for Father's Day. Both options are very sexy, very unique. And if you guys want a discount at checkout, you guys can use my discount code BEYOND for 15% off at checkout. So if you guys are interested, make sure you check the link below. So with that said, it's made out of rubber, but it looks like it's made out of leather. It's a super premium looking finish. I dig the design so much. So this kind of looks like the exact same kind of case that I had on my old iPhone. So I'm really loving the design choice and just how sexy and tactical it looks. Like, if you pull this phone out of your pocket, you're gonna get a lot of questions. People are gonna ask you, what smartphone is that, bro? I've never seen that before. And you're just gonna get a lot of people looking at your phone. And I think this is a super unique phone. I'm really happy with the design. Honestly, it looks super sexy. On the sides of the phone, you're gonna be able to get a TF/SIM card slot, so you can actually stick 2 SIM cards and or a micro SD slot in there at the same time, so you can add an extra card for more internal storage. They got a custom button on the side of the phone, so that way you can assign it to whatever you need. Maybe you're gonna make it the home button, maybe you're gonna make it a camera button. You get the up and down rockers on the right side, and you get the power button on the far right side as well. And on the bottom, I'm assuming it's gonna be a USB Type-C at the bottom of this phone, but it's got a little flap, and they actually give you a little plastic tool so you can actually plop the case, yep, USB Type-C, but it's that tight that you gotta use this tool. I don't know if you're gonna have to use that for every single time that you use the phone, but they thought of everything. And I'm really excited to take a look at this phone, and so I hope that it's already on because if not, we're gonna have to charge it. Speaking of which, the charger is a 33 Type-C charger, but since we're in America, I'm not gonna be able to use this because this is not what our prongs look like for the wall outlets. So we gotta get rid of that, and we're gonna have to use our Apple charger that charges with USB Type-C. So hopefully that will give us just as fast of a charge to make this video. Now it's time to power this baby up. Please turn on, don't make me charge you. We might wanna hold the power button in instead of the volume button, that'll work. Oh, it just buzzed, yay! Okay, so it is rocking Android, and it's rocking Android 12.0. I've never used an Android phone before besides my old like LG Envy Touch that was like from 2007, 2008. It's been a long time since I've touched an Android, so this is gonna be really cool. Now this screen is a 6.3-inch LCD FHD screen, which means full HD plus, and the resolution is 1080 by 2430. And the aspect ratio of this phone is 19:9. Little different than the iPhone. They also have Face ID, so you can use Face ID and or fingerprint ID. That's really cool. I know this is probably standard for you Android users, but I haven't never used an Android, so don't come for me in the comments. I'm still new. So it doesn't look like we're gonna need to charge the iPhone at all. So let's see what else comes inside of here. Oh, it does come with a little screen protector, so if you want to use that, you can. But the screen is Gorilla Glass, so it's not like you're gonna really need this, because if you drop your phone, it's not gonna break. I don't know if you guys are aware what Gorilla Glass is, but a lot of basketball courts use backboards with Gorilla Glass so they don't break on very high-end courts. And this smartphone is no exception because it's a high-quality smartphone. It's a rugged smartphone, so that means it's gonna be drop resistant to around 5 feet. IP68 and IP69 certified, so that means if you are stuck in the rain or if your phone gets dropped in the bathtub like I did with my iPhone maybe a month ago, you're not gonna have any problems because it's made for that. Just make sure that the USB Type-C port is closed and shut, because then it'll become waterproof. Finally, oh, that's sexy, man. That's sexy. It automatically knows what time it is, but it's in military time. It's Tuesday, May 17th, 11:30 at night. I film my videos really late, but wow, here we go. Here's the Android operating system. I have not used an Android in years. My buddy had one of the old original Droids that used to make the Droid, and I was so hyped by that phone. I was so jealous of him for having it. It was so cool. Now, what's gotta be my favorite part about this phone is the back. This back, at first glance, you think it's a camera, but it's actually not. There is 3 cameras in here. We'll talk about that in a second. This is actually a screen, so it's gonna be your second screen. You could check the time, you could switch songs with it, you could find out who's calling and click and select the call and pick up. Yeah, it's a touch screen, so that's crazy. Wow. I know this is not probably something that's new for you Android users, but damn, for somebody that's been stuck in the iOS ecosystem their entire life since they got a smartphone, it's cool. It's really cool to get your hands on something as different as this. And with such an insane, sexy tech design, really tactical looking, super sexy, very manly, a great gift for any guy in your life that doesn't like Apple. I definitely don't know how to use Android to save my life, but we can figure it out. So let's take a look at the camera really quick, since we were just talking about the cameras. So as I was just saying, it has 3 cameras inside. The first camera, the main camera, is a 64 megapixel camera. That's gonna take all your standard photos. Your second camera is gonna be the ultra wide camera lens, and it's gonna be an 8 megapixel camera. And your third camera is gonna be a night vision camera, and that's gonna be a 20 megapixel camera. And I've seen pictures of what it can do online, and I was super excited because it looks like you're literally looking through the lens of night vision goggles. If you guys have ever used night vision goggles, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Very thermal looking, super cool. This camera just looks so nice. Let's take some photos to compare. So at first glance, same picture. It's not behind iPhone's quality at all whatsoever. It's just, it might be super close. Based on what I see in this image right now, I think those 2 images side by side were almost exactly the same. I didn't see much of a difference. So the photos that you take with this phone aren't bad by any means. So let's see what the video camera is like. Let's see what it looks like. And let's film an iPhone video while we're at it. So you guys can see the difference in the quality of the camera. Honestly, I think the iPhone is a little bit more HD and clearer. In photos, it's not that big of a deal, but in video, the iPhone really does shine when compared to the S98. I don't know if you're gonna be picking this phone up for the camera, probably not. If you guys are worried about the camera quality and video recording and all that, you might be slightly disappointed at the end of the day, but there's a lot of perks that you get from using Android over something like an iOS. Then I'm sure there's probably plenty of other Androids out there that have better cameras. This isn't horrible by any means. It's not as accurate color-wise compared to the iPhone, but it's not a big deal. You're probably not buying this phone for the camera. It's not terrible, but I definitely don't think the camera is the best in the world. Plus, you get other benefits of using this phone, like a 432-hour standby time or a 10-hour playtime when you're playing games or something like that. So it gives you a big, powerful all-day battery that you're not gonna have deplete on you when you're trying to use it during the day. I think you're gonna be happy with the amount of time that the battery gives you on a day's use. And when you need to charge it, you can charge it from the USB Type-C down below, or it does come with wireless charging on the back. I believe the regular charging is about 30 watts an hour, and I think the wireless charging is around 15 watts an hour based on what I remember reading online. This is really cool, guys. I think this phone is super sick, especially as someone who's stuck on the Apple ecosystem and wants to get off and would love to be able to get off and go to Android whenever he wants. This is perfect for a lot of you tech heads out there who want a cool, rugged looking phone that will be drop, dust, water resistant, and all that good stuff. If you want to be the topic of conversation at parties, you pull your iPhone out and people see this phone, they see a little circle screen on the back, they're gonna be like, whoa, what phone are you rocking, bro? I think it's really cool. I think you guys should check it out. I'm gonna have the link in the description below if you're interested. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure you smash that thumbs up for me. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. As we stated already, we're giving an Oculus Quest 2 away 20,000 subscribers, and we're giving a PS5 away 30,000 subscribers. So if you're new, hit the subscribe button. You won't be disappointed. Hit the bell icon so you're alerted to every new video I make. When we hit 20K, we're gonna be giving the Quest 2 away. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something new. Let me know if you're gonna pick the phone up in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.